Jaydee and the Garden Surprise by Glehnmarc. Early one Saturday morning, as Mummy and Daddy sleep, 6-year-old Jaydee Woods sits on the living room floor, drawing. She stops when she hears an unexpected noise outside. Is that a bell jingling? At first she thinks it's Boom Boom, the next-door neighbour's dog. But Boom Boom doesn't wear a bell. Jaydee hears the bell again, but also another noise this time. She frowns and shakes her head. That's not a dog. She stands still and thinks. It sounds like a baby horse. She isn't sure enough about that idea either. She doesn't live near any farms where she might hear a pony. Jaydee opens the sliding door, goes down the concrete stairs and onto the green lawn. The sound comes from a small crabapple tree, its foliage close to the ground. Jaydee hears furious flapping, but nothing flying away. Concerned, she utters, "The poor thing must be stuck. Don't hurt me," something shrieks. The rustling becomes more frantic. All the leaves prevent Jaydee from a clear view. Is it a talking bird? Under the skirt of the tree, Jaydee is astonished to discover that it isn't a bird. She sees a winged purple horse with a pink flowing mane, a horn on its forehead, and a golden bell around its neck. The frightened creature struggles on. It is tangled in all the branches. "I won't hurt you," whispered Jaydee. "I'll help you, little unicorn." She handles the unicorn with steady, careful hands and sets her free. "Oh, thank you, thank you." The flying horse somersaults in the air. "My name is Unibel. If ever you need help, just call Unibel and I will come." Up, up into the sky she flies and then is gone. Later in her room, Mummy combs Jaydee's long brown hair. Jaydee is happy. Her family is going to have a picnic in the park. In the mirror, her blue-grey eyes look back at her. She sees her daddy's reflection too. He stands in the doorway, taps his foot, and looks at his watch. Let's go before it gets too late." Daddy frowns impatiently. Mummy lowers the comb and replies that she is done. In the park, on a blue and green checkered blanket, Jaydee finishes her lunch. She longingly looks at the play sets and a line of tall pine trees beyond. "Can I play?" she asks. "Sure," answers Daddy. "Let me put your hair into a ponytail first," said Mummy. The first part of the word made Jaydee smile. "I saw a pony today." "You did?" asks Mummy. "Where?" "She was trapped in our crabapple tree. I helped her free and then she flew away." "Flew?" thinks Mummy. The tone in her voice puzzled. "That's what animals do with wings, Mummy." "And this one was a little unicorn." "That's a fun story," grins Daddy. "It's exciting to pretend, isn't it?" agrees Mummy. "There, your hair is tied." Jaydee glowers at her parents, not amused, and crosses her arms. "Grown-ups never listen properly." "I'm not pretending, and it isn't just a story. Unibel said if I ever need help, all I have to do is call her name." "Be sensible," says Mummy, shaking her head. Daddy smiles, reaches out, twirls her around and faces her toward the playground. Daddy gently nudges her forward and says not unkindly, but dismissively, "Go and play with things that you can touch." Jaydee stamps her foot and walks away. Her steps turn into a run. When Jaydee makes the play sets, she keeps running and only stops when she reaches the tall line of pine trees behind the slides, monkey bars, and swings. She loves to climb things, and trees were more challenging than jungle gyms. Pines were easier than other trees to climb because their branches grew very close to one another. She chooses one and begins upward. Jaydee is a long way from the ground before she looks to see how far she had gone. Suddenly, Jaydee grows very dizzy at the sight of the ground so far below her. The frightened 6-year-old screams at the top of her lungs. She squeezes her eyes shut and clings tightly to the tree. It sways in the breeze. Jaydee is grateful that Daddy heard her cry and was quickly there. "Be brave, sweetheart. I tried to climb the tree, but it's a baby pine. Its branches keep breaking. I'm too heavy. Hang on, darling. Hang on. I'll find another way to help." That's it. Jaydee snaps her eyes open. Someone can help. Unibel! That night, Jaydee sits proudly by as Mummy stares at Daddy's smartphone. It is there, filmed proof, suspended in the air and lowering her daughter to the ground safely by her clothes is a giggling Jaydee in the teeth grip of a purple unicorn with a pink flowing mane.
Thank you for reading with Storyberries.com. Free stories for kids.